What is up, y'all? It's your girl, brand new, and honey, I am back in the building. Listen, this time, honey, I am back to talk about Dr. Heavenly and Carlos. Okay, I just love how Dr. Heavenly, honey, say Carlos' name. Okay, they recap the last episode of Married to Medicine, honey, where they treated Quad so wrong. Okay, so wrong. I had it up and ready to go, you guys, but once again, this stupid microphone, it never it didn't record the things that I said for like a good 2 minutes. So I'm coming in with this intro. This intro is going to be loud, and then the audio will be a little bit lower. Bear with me. So, and I think for the rest of this week, I will not be shooting with a microphone. I cannot have it sabotage me. I thought I had, look, the perfect formula, honey. Okay, I thought I done worked out the kinks, and it's still acting a damn fool with Miss Robinson. Okay, listen. Okay, so I'm still waiting on my new microphones, and like I said, I'll just be filming without it because it's really slowing me down. I have so much other stuff to do, and now I have to reshoot and edit videos, child. But without further ado, because it's only right, let's get off into it. I'm getting ready to play that audio, and it's gonna kind of come in out the blue. Okay, because I had already been talking and I don't remember what the hell I was saying, so I can't reshoot that, but I will just start it from where it did, pick up my audio. So we'll start right there, and that's it. Okay. Put out there that, and I don't know if it was her or other people saying she's the Nene of Married to Medicine. You would never be. You would never be. One thing I respect about Nene is she was not up Greg's ass. She held him accountable and responsible for his actions. Their relationship was very normal. You heard from both sides when they were disappointed with each other. I'm talking about Heavenly, guys. That's who I'm talking about. Because Heavenly has recently came out and said that she either came out or it was some article saying she was the new Nene Leakes of Married to Medicine. And I'm like, nope. Nene don't move like that. She's very solid. Heavenly has been moving like a snake. Okay? Her relationship with Damon is back in the 1950s, where he's the man, he's always right. Soon as he tell you to shut the hell up, you're not really standing up for yourself. Nene would never. Okay? I remember when she cussed Greg's ass out. What was that? I'm thinking season 3. I done married a damn monster. I like shit like that. That's real. Reality. You, Heavenly, you are more of a Giselle Bryant. Except you do more than Giselle Bryant. But you all up in other people's business, living vicariously through them. That's pretty much what you are doing. You are funnier. You do fit the show. You are Married to Medicine. You are very smart and ambitious. You got several businesses. I respect Heavenly. I don't respect her character anymore. I don't care how much money you got. Once I kind of see how you moving out here in these streets, and you are nobody's friend, you're just Jackie's friend. Y'all also go hear from Heavenly, because she really didn't lost her mind. She talking about what Jackie is needed for the show. Child, Jackie's face is sinking in every season you guys come back. I looked up her age. She is 65 years old. It's time for her ass to, and I'm not trying to age shame, but I'm just keeping it very real with you all. It's time for her to figure out what nursing home she's trying to be at, or if Curtis is going to take care of her. That's what it's time for Jackie to do. This show can go on without Jackie, but she's the face. Yeah. Jackie is the face, but see, the problem with Jackie is Jackie thinks that she's always right. And whenever anybody gets on her ass, Okay, because we saw it with the Buffy situation. It took her forever and a day to apologize. Now, I will say this, and I stand by what I said. I don't think that Jackie meant to put that woman's business out there to hurt her feelings. I feel like Buffy, from what I heard, and I do believe this, Buffy got with Mariah, and Mariah said, bitch, you better stay on her ass for that. Because y'all remember when they was out of town season 7. Yes, I remember. I keep up with all the seasons. Mariah and Aiden was conveniently not at that dinner, where Buffy came at Jackie and said she had a problem with the infertile comment. Mariah was up in her ear. She had been wanting to get at Jackie. And Mariah is very calculated. I am very sick of you Mariah stands putting out this one-sided narrative of, oh, they did the same thing to Mariah, as if Mariah did not burn bridges with every single woman on this show. They collectively got sick of her ass. Well, Quad did it, and y'all act like Quad is a goddamn magician. She can't make them do anything. The network fired Mariah. Take it up with Bravo. The hell is y'all blaming Quad for? That shit is crazy to me. You can dislike Quad all day, but she ain't got that much power. Y'all Faith was out here trying to discredit Quad, trying to assassinate her character. She was a bum. She's a user. She's this. She's that. As soon as she get a little bit of money, look at how she treat people. We saw season 6 at the crab boil. Mariah took Quad her purse. She already saw Quad wasn't in a good mood. And what did she end up doing? Well, bitch, I was just trying to be nice to your stupid ass. And why you saying all of that? There was another scene, and I think the name of the episode was Out of Commission, and Quad was getting ready to open up about her marriage, but she began saying how she's the lead in her family. And, you know, everybody kind of counts on her. She's the one making most of the money. Mariah cut that off. Shut that down. Even Jackie and Simone admitted that. She wanted to make the scene about her. She wouldn't let Quad explain what was going on in her marriage and she about to get this divorce. She was getting ready to open up. Mariah shut it down, made it about her. Because the bitch always thought she was bigger than the show. And Bravo humbled that ass. And then you got some of y'all, well, you know, Nene and Mariah, they the same. No. Married to Medicine, it can't survive without Mariah. The problem with Mariah leaving was Mariah's replacement was not as strong as her. I will say that, and I told you all that. Anila was not Mariah's equal. Mariah is great television, whether I like her or not. Her and Heavenly's Battles carried the show. Her and Quad carried the show. I will give credit where credit is due. Anila is just not that girl. Yes, she was a breath of fresh air, but she was not a Mariah. She was not a force to be reckoned with. She just wasn't. They was able to punk and bully that girl. That's why Toya was treating her ass like that. Do you think Toya would ever be able to treat Mariah like that? Or Heavenly or any of these other women? No. Toya is a damn bully, a convenient bully. She has never felt good about herself. She always felt like she's the lowest man on the totem pole. Okay? She's just a housewife. Jackie and Simone never really respected Toya. Go back to the other seasons. They didn't really respect her. At least with Mariah, you could say she created the damn show. You could really just leave it right there. Created this beautiful ass show. I'll always give it to Mariah for that. She did her thing. She fought hard. She turned down a peach to be on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, if they want to bring somebody to Housewives of Atlanta, Mariah and Quad, they can take their ass up over there. It'll be a good ass show. Well, Kenya will shut Quad. I don't think so. Kenya is not as good as y'all say she is. I told y'all, her glory days of season 5 and 6, it's kind of over. Okay? It's kind of over. I prefer Quad over Kenya any day. I feel like she's just more down to earth and and I just like Quad's bravado. I like it. I know she's a lot to deal with. She has a lot of theatrics. I'm an actress, so I could deal with it. Okay? I could deal with it. Quad be on her Tyler Perry shiggity. I need to see Quad in some movies. Okay? Movies, modeling, speaking. She's a wonderful speaker. Very well spoken. Quad has a lot of talents to her. She does. But what these women try to do is they try to bring her down. And I can recognize it because I've been through it in my life where people they met me in a certain season of my life, or maybe I wasn't doing that good, or maybe I wasn't the most successful, or at least financially successful. And then what happens is people want to keep you there because they are comfortable with you being beneath them. Okay? And that's what happened with Mariah. She felt like Quad was supposed to be homeless, living in her damn car. So even if that was true and y'all used to be friends, why are you bringing that to the group? Why? Because I have to remind you, bitch, of where you came from, and that's how I choose to look at you. And that's how I want other people to look at you. I know about all this, you guys. I've had it all happen to me. I've had people say certain shit about me once they didn't get their way with me, and I cussed their ass out or held them accountable and responsible for their actions. They didn't want to hear that, so they would make up some story. Well, you know she this. Well, you know she was over here doing this, and you know, telling all these people lies about me. Why? To change the narrative about my character. And Mariah was a big liar. Yes, she created the show. Yes, she was good for TV, but she was a big ass liar. Okay? With fake ass tears. Andy got sick of that shiggity season 7. I told y'all. He was over her. With that Ramadan thing, he was over her. Because he was like, you was sitting up here talking about Quad the whole time. You and your sister. She was bringing her sister Lake around to do her dirty work. See, y'all, Mariah fans, y'all try to act like she was just so perfect. No, she had a nasty ass character. Okay? Nasty. It wasn't just what she did to Quad or what allegedly Quad did to her. Everybody saw her character. She was too much to deal with. When they chose Quad over her, they didn't. See, y'all are giving these people too much credit. Bravo decided not to bring that ass back. And like I said, go back and watch the season 7 reunion. Watch the whole thing. And Andy was getting irritated with Mariah. You're a victim every season. You need somebody to take your side. She mentioned that Lake was around for her damn toe. Remember, she kept breaking her damn foot. So that was one story. And then she got to the reunion. Oh, well, she was around because I felt like the girls didn't really have my back. Toya then pretty much sacrificed everything to try to have your back. That wasn't enough. When you're dealing with a bitch like Mariah, nothing is enough. It's not enough. And one thing I will always respect Nene over Mariah for is Nene never asked these women to take my side and have my back. We saw she was hurt that her and Cynthia's friendship, it ended the way that it did. And Cynthia invited Kenya to that damn party and lied about it. We all saw that. Cynthia can be sweet as pie. I think she's absolutely beautiful. The most beautiful housewife. I'm serious. Cynthia is gorgeous to me. And I love her sense of style. But she's a liar. She's phony. It's in her character. She doesn't want to be seen a certain way. There is something wrong with you when you can't really be who you are. And that's something that Nene does very well. She will show you the good and the bad of her character. She's not trying to cover shit up. Candy got that with her too. But then as soon as somebody come at Candy, y'all, well, she's so rich and don't nobody give it. Your character can still be messed up. And don't nobody give a damn. Let me tell you a little something about life. I could be as pretty as I want to be. But if I am a nasty-ass, gutter, snipe bitch, ain't nobody gonna care about me and how I look. There's another beautiful woman out there with a better attitude that know how to treat people. It's gonna always come down to your character, you know? So, yeah, superficially, yeah, some of us, we may got looks and money and status, and we may have those things, but it's gonna be your character. It's gonna be how you handle and how you deal with people and how you navigate through certain situations in life. That's what matters. You know? So let me get to it, guys. I didn't spend too much time. Let me get to it. Phaedra, and you was a damn disappointment. And you and your faces, and you are an emoji. You don't bring nothing to this show at all. At all. The way you sunk Quad too, you don't know the situation with her and the other ladies. How dare you take the other girl's side? What is you doing? And then you do all this unnecessary lying. I do not want that on my screen. I can see if you tell a little white lie here or there, but you be lying about dumb shit. At least with Mariah, when she lied, it would be about, like, I don't know. I just feel like it would be bigger. It didn't make Mariah look good. That's not what I'm saying. But it wouldn't be about little dumb shit. Just, oh, I'm just having a regular conversation. She would tell you how she's feeling about something. You're not doing that. You're not being transparent. So do we really need you on the show? Even Quad admitted. Let me read this comment, guys. because Quad was talking to the people online. Okay, so one person says it absolutely Quad. How do they kick off an OG who was married to medicine to bring in someone whose affiliation with medicine is an emoji face that never graced our screen? I am confused. Absolutely Quad responded, it's unfair and wanting to ride the housewives wave, thinking that it will bring more ratings, but we learned it didn't. Truth is truth. Yeah, it's not going to bring in more ratings. Phaedra is not that interesting. We don't see her going out on dates. There's no personal story. Everything is about raggedy ass, all them teeth having ass. Look, not all them teeth, child. Them teethuses, honey, that's what they is. I would hate to, child. Dr. G, you better not split no pickle with that one. Shit, you got damn shark teeth. Bite the hell out of your ass. I don't want to see that abuser. That's another thing. How dare you? This woman being dragged through the damn house and y'all invite this nigga back on the show and then you wonder why a brother Tucker ain't calling you. I wouldn't call none of y'all either. Talk to his narcissistic, selfish ass. I've been taking care of you since the day I met you. Let me read this other post that somebody put and they added Miss Quad into it, honey. Okay, they tagged her. They don't understand how she's still thriving single while keeping her life private. They're talking about Quad. And not sleeping with a man to maintain her. And absolutely, Quad, you are a force, girl. Yes, she's a force to be reckoned with. Sunday's episode was cringy because either you want to move forward or you don't. Keep asking why you ain't called when they haven't called either. It's weird to me. The phone works both ways. If we're going to all take accountability, why ain't nobody apologizing for not calling but expecting apologies for someone else not calling? I'm going to say it like this. They wanted Quad to kiss their ass, especially bum-ass Toya. Bitch, you're a bum. Without this show, you ain't going to be nowhere. But asking Eugene to work more. And he going to be and put on another 50 pounds. I'm serious. This bitch finally got some type of business about herself, and now she's acting all like Sadiddy and shit. That shit really pissed me off with Toya. Disgusting. So the person says the irony. Absolutely Quad response says, it's all just an excuse to push me off the show. Accountability is universal and it goes both ways. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And then they recently did a live. It was whack. Toya, you don't really bring anything to the show except for the fact that, the tax debt. And like I said, Toya does have some down-to-earth ways about her. I like that her and Eugene, share their tax debt. But, bitch, we're laughing at you, not with you. You always moving. That's very ghetto. It's very Beyonce, Jay-Z, on the run, the hood edition. Okay? Y'all are trash, you and Eugene. And his fat ass. Yeah, well, I just feel like she's like gunpowder. She's like, no, she's too much for you. You like a bitch that I don't know, you like somebody like Toya that's looking to you to make the next move. And Quad is not like that. And there are people, I will keep reiterating it, they will not like you if your shit is together. Quad is a single woman living better than Toya and Eugene. She's buying her house. Okay, I don't even know if it's all paid off. But, honey, I would rather stay at Miss Quad's house than Toya and Eugene. They over there renting, and you got a nigga on your arm. And technically, honey, shout out to fucking Daniva. You got 2-3 niggas over there wrapped in one, because he about 2-3 people. I mean, I'm just saying. Child bye. Well, she would want stability. Don't nobody want his ass. You don't even want his ass. That's why you didn't got on the damn show clowning him. I know when a woman is not happy because we start blurting little shit out. See, once that liquor hit the back of that throat, the truth start coming out, and the truth needs and no proof. How you doing, Miss Robinson? Girl, get your ass on. Look, get on schedule, girl. Listen, the people is waiting. Okay, I'm coming, guys.
Watch it. Needed on the show. I'm gonna say it. Me.
You didn't treat her like it, Heavenly.
I ain't gonna say it because the people gonna get mad if I say it. Quad. And contrary to popular belief, Phaedra is a brother Tucker on this show.
She ain't shit. She can get her ass at one of them. Look, let me calm down, child.
That's what I think. Let's start with Phaedra.
And let me say this about Carlos real quick, guys. I know. I like that Carlos kept Heavenly honest. This is somebody that has produced Real Housewives of Atlanta for seasons. Like, when you think of Real Housewives of Atlanta in the glory days, right? Their glory seasons. What seasons? I don't think he produced 5, but 6. I think he came back and did 8. He did the earlier seasons. What was it? 3 and 4. And like, he put in work, so he knows how this goes.
First, the thing with Phaedra is, I said this on our initial introduction episode, our premiere episode, that seeing Phaedra grace the screen made me understand why Atlanta Housewives is not what it used to be, because Phaedra is great TV. And I will always stand by the fact that Phaedra is great television. I'm here as a viewer and a producer, and I will be honest. One day I can love you, the next day I can read you, and the third day I can love you back, right? Phaedra's comeback is disappointing. Last night showed that she doesn't have a personal storyline, and that's very concerning. Phaedra has not shown us anything personal. We want to know what's going on with you and Apollo. We want to know what happened with you on Atlanta Housewives. Break the fourth wall, if you will. Last night's episode proved to me that Phaedra is just amongst the group, and there isn't much to sink your teeth in because of this. There's only so much, yeah, child, okay, girl, I know that's right, honey, yes, child.
I'm over here smiling. When I heard that, man, I done watched this about 2 or 3 times. When I heard him say that, you guys, I said, you better read Carlos. That's all that bitch is doing. Y'all know I went up for her. Ooh, because I was excited. I'm like, okay. Very disappointed.
You can't be going off the TV for 7 years and come back on the best show on Bravo and give us some, yeah, child, honey, yes, Lord Jesus. So my thing is, yeah, I'm going to tap you in. We're disappointed about Phaedra's comeback because Married to Medicine, the reason why Married to Medicine is the best show on Bravo is because of the personal story. And I don't know anything about Phaedra besides the fact that she knows Dr. G. Are you guys not asking Phaedra anything personal? Are we going to see Apollo? Do you guys not talk to her about Apollo? Because the way y'all held Quad's speech of the fire, that y'all should have held Phaedra's speech of the fire and said, look, bitch, what's going on with you and Housewives? Why are you on the show no more? Where's Apollo?
Now, do you want the truth or you want the truth?
I only want the truth, nothing but the truth, so help you guys.
Now, bitch, when I first started, I wanted to ask about all of that Housewives stuff. I ain't going to say no names for Candy. I wanted to ask. Phaedra broke down and was like, this is a different show. We're not talking about that. She called the network. It was the big whole thing. She didn't want to talk about that. So what am I to do? I can't ask.
That's more interesting than the shit that you're doing, Phaedra. And now you're about to go against Quad. And for her to be on the episode and say, I don't know if she said it on the episode, but I think Heavenly says on here, Quad didn't bring her on the show. The way these shows work is you come on through whoever you know the most. She knows Quad through Dr. G. They shot scenes of Married to Medicine. I think it was maybe season 3 when Lisa Nicole Cloud, whatever her name is, her and Quad got into it, and she threw that drink at Quad. Quad, old dramatic ass, had that big bandage. Dr. G was like, Quad, that cut ain't even that big. I was cracking up. She was so theatrical with that, but you gotta love Quad. Quad has a lot of self-control, because when I tell you Lisa's ass would have went swimming, and Darren, honey, had to break up the nasty fight, but she went and shot a scene with Phaedra trying to get some consequences for Lisa Nicole, right? Because she threw the drink and kept trying to fight her throughout that whole scene. So, and then we've seen Dr. G talk to Phaedra on Housewives. So you get on here, Phaedra, doing all that lying. Did you date the man or not? Say, yes, we dated. It was very briefly. It didn't work out. I would rather you be an adult and say that. But we only went out one time. Oh, I didn't ask for $4,000. My purse is $10,000. Bitch, you dated a felon. He went to prison for you, allegedly. You was putting him up to all types of shiggity. Angela Stanton called out your ass. Okay, you the only one that didn't do time. So Phaedra is very sneaky. I know Candy somewhere I told y'all about that bitch. I told y'all. I'm not even gonna give Candy that because I'm just kind of sick of her. I really am. I am sick of her. But Phaedra is dangerous. I'm just kind of looking. We've never seen this on Married to Medicine, all this damn lying. Not even from Mariah. And y'all know how I feel about her. Mariah would not do unnecessary lying. All Phaedra had to tell Toya is, I changed my flight. I don't want y'all blaming me for me bringing Quad. I don't want to be into that. I saw the live where Toya began saying, but it was okay for you to bring Quad, and it was okay then. It was okay. It was just the bachelorette party, you know. So it was just like Phaedra saw that Quad was about to be booted off the show. She didn't want to have nothing to do with Quad. Okay. Because she don't want that to be her fate. That's what it is. It ain't about, oh, I didn't want to piss nobody off. Okay? And Phaedra, you got a lot of nerve talking about how Quad is not remorseful for how she treated the ladies, but season 9, everybody tried to get you to apologize to Candy, and you was sitting there with a blank face. You never really apologized. You didn't really own anything. So how can you even get on Quad? I know Quad was looking at you like, bitch, you got a lot of nerve. And I bet Quad is going to get ready to take that ass on Speak on It. Watch. And I'm not mad at her. I'm not mad. That was dirty. Ugh.
What did you ask Phaedra that made her run to the network, allegedly, and to the production company?
Well, now you're going to get me in trouble, but this is what it was. I never asked her. I told her beforehand. Maybe I messed up.
That's where you messed up. Look at how Carlos looking at her. You messed up. You don't do reality TV like that. When you do reality, you come out with that shit. Phaedra is premeditated. She's a liar. So she go come up with a story. She one of them people you got to put on the spot. But with her being an attorney, she's going to always make herself look good. Ask Apollo and Angela Stanton. They went and did time for this broad, and I believe she had something to do with whatever the hell they was, accused of. I really do. Because I told y'all I study human behavior. Okay? Study it. And if you're willing to lie about little stuff, like little, come on, who lies about like little stuff? That's dangerous. That's a dangerous person. She knows how to reword things, so she comes out on top. Nope.
But I said, listen, this is what the people want. Before you walk in this here, I'm going to ask you these questions.
You don't get that bitch no warning. She should be happy to be amongst you all. And she is declassing the show. We never had nobody do all this damn lying. And, everybody got their ways about them, right? Okay, even Mariah. But we didn't see all this, like, frivolous-ass lying. Just frivolous. Okay? No damn reason. And if you will lie about that, let's get to some other parts, you guys, because Heavenly then lost her damn mind. I'm sure Carlos talked to her ass after this, like, bitch, I got to get you together because you thinking you a lot more than what you are. Ain't none of y'all shit without Married to Medicine. So y'all talking about, well, Quad really need the check. She ain't got nothing else. Y'all need it too. Because ain't nobody checking for y'all. Y'all are not stars like that. That's one thing that Real Housewives of Atlanta has over you all. Them ladies was stars. They was married to people in the industry. People are interested in that. Why do you think they have so many shows like Basketball Wives? Okay? Carlos about to create a new show with Malaysia and Usher's ex-wife. Why do y'all think that? Because people are always interested in who you used to be married to. Okay? Y'all are doctors, and I'm going to tell y'all this. I work in the mental health industry. I don't work with doctors. Well, we have a nurse. We do have a nurse where you can run questions through her that you have about, medications and that whole thing. Y'all know I work in the medical field. I told you I could be on Married to Medicine. I wouldn't be married, but that's my choice, right? But I'm going to tell you like this. When you are dealing with people in the medical field, they have an air of arrogance about them, and they have a very big ego. And I'm not even working with, like, doctors, like on this here show. A nurse is that kind of a step down from being a doctor. It's still a big, career. It's still a big deal. I'm not trying to downplay it, but y'all know what I'm saying. So, when you get people that got letters and stuff behind their name, they already, look at how these people was treating Toya and Quad, like, at the beginning of the show. Look at even how they tried to treat Heavenly, and she a damn dentist. So, yeah, Simone, and they are whack. When I tell y'all Simone need this show, Simone is not as interesting as she used to be. She's not. Simone bring a lot more than Jackie, and Simone is a good doctor, too. I hate that they try to make it look like only Jackie is a good doctor. Yeah, Jackie is the more popular one, where most of the celebrities go to. But it's Simone that's going to pop off. What is Jackie doing? But just looking like her face is sunken in every season. Child, bye.
That Phaedra set up Quad to get roasted on because she knew it was coming, and she let her hanging out to dry.
I think that Phaedra felt like the whole big malarkey of the funeral was supposed to be that Quad came back to the group and apologized to the people. Even if she felt she wasn't right or wrong, that thing went to the left. Her and Toya almost got to fight for real.
I would have whooped Toya's ass. Okay? Toya had her hands all up in Quad's face, and she was being very passive-aggressive, very dismissive. Y'all keep blaming Quad for everything. Like she just supposed to be y'all little bitch. You can't treat people like that. If you want her to apologize, you apologize. Toya was perpetuating rumors about Quad sleeping with her contractor. Well, I just said it today. You said it. You was sitting with Simone during the season while she was perpetuating it. Simone, you out here hanging with Dr. G's new wife, taking pictures down to the season 7 reunion. Yeah, he got a really attractive new girlfriend. She ain't attractive. Like a horse in the face. Okay? She look like Toya. Don't do Toya like that. I can't stand Toya, but she's beautiful. She don't look like no damn sweet tea, a cup of tea. I don't know what the hell that is. Child?
Why everything? They cut it off because they protect our show. Nobody wants to see us like that, doctors and doctors' wives, by damn it fighting. I mean,
y'all, girl, Heavenly was lying on this live. They don't want to see that. That's what got the show started. Mariah and Toya fighting down by the pool. Okay? And Toya whooped her ass. I don't care what none of y'all say. Your mother didn't even save you. She steady hitting Toya with her pocketbook. Baby, when I tell you, I was cracking up. I said, Miss Lucy. Miss Lucy said, honey, my baby is losing, honey, and I'm going to get my pocketbook. And she was hitting Toya in the head. I think I'm going to go back and watch that girl. Oh, Lord. You talking about funny, honey. I was like, oh, shit, this is a show. I didn't deal with Married to Medicine. I was such a Real Housewives of Atlanta fanatic, you guys. I didn't even deal with Married to Medicine. Not season 1, 2. They was moving too slow. They, they just wasn't what I liked. They didn't really pop off until like season 4. I began to be like, okay, I like her. I like this one. I like that one. And then you kind of go back and you realize the show was always good. It was just different, and you got these professionals on here. But to me, it was the doctors' wives, in my opinion, that really sold the show. Toya's relatability, Quad's ambitiousness, look, if that's a word, because she didn't want to just be Dr. G's wife. She had dreams and tried to get her puppy couture line off the ground, having a fashion show. And you had Lisa Nicole, very ambitious. Lisa didn't just sit around playing tennis. You could say what you want about Lisa. She was ambitious, motivated, had a team. Heavenly was a beast, a monster. Do you see what I'm saying? So these women, they all added something. Ain't nobody watching this damn show for no damn Jackie. Get out of here, Heavenly. I don't care how much you like Jackie. I don't care what QR code is where. Ain't nobody watching this shit for no damn Jackie.
Show you before. Well, it's on Mariah. What's work? That's how we got on the map, and that was 2 doctors' wives. I get it. But what I'm saying to you is, it was a horrible fight. So Phaedra was like, how can I bring her on the trip to Toya's trip?
But whose fault was it, though? See, she's blaming Quad for everything. Toya was nasty. Toya wanted to fight Quad. You can't expect a bitch to apologize to you and you being real aggressive with her. It's just not going to work like that. But she dragged your man comes for her. That's disrespectful. He should stay out of your fights. That's not cool. Y'all sitting up here laughing at this woman is single, buying her divorce sweatshirts, and she lonely over there. No, bitch, you lonely. Eugene over there working 80 hours. Girl, bye, Toya.
And that's why I kept saying, I don't care if I'm not this your trip. We want to see you win. Because if y'all don't fight,
I'm going to tell y'all this, and I know y'all is upset with the queen, honey. I know. I got to say it while it's on my mind. They invited Quad because they needed Quad. They invited Quad because they needed Quad. You gonna hear Toya say, matter of fact, let's just play it right now.
Apple's wine collection. I think the best way to introduce it to my friends is by taking them to NAPA Valley. I'm going to be visiting with a group. The bottom line is, us going to NAPA, it doesn't make sense for Quad to be there because
it doesn't make sense for Quad to be there, but yet you made sure she was there because because you know you need her for this show. And if y'all think for one fucking second that Phaedra is going to fill Quad's shoes, she's not. She was laughing at Real Housewives of Atlanta for their sinking ship of a show, but she about to sink this ship. Because she ain't that good. She's not quiet. She's not theatrical. She's not reactionary enough. Very passive aggressive. Don't care about nothing. Not transparent. We don't, that's not, Nope. We don't want that.
Business number one. I'm meeting with the VPs and for real deal VPs of Kendall Jackson. And I really and truly want it to be that they see us in a positive light. And at the funeral home, when she went around to each one of you asking you to accept her back if you are willing to die. To let it ride out. I don't give a damn what you said about me.
First off, when she said that, they edited that the wrong way. She said that to Toya. And for Jackie to get her sunken face on that live and say, well, I thought she was talking to all of us. No, y'all keep, this issue is between Toya and Quad, and y'all keep trying to pile on and make it look like, well, all of y'all have this issue with Quad. No, you want her off the show. That's what you want. And I want them to cancel the damn show. I'm good with it being canceled, shit. I'm sick of y'all. Y'all are not housewives. Y'all can't do this shit without certain people. You can't. And Heavenly, you're not fighting for Quad like that no more because you feel like Phaedra is controllable. Well, she's mature and we don't care about that. She ain't good for the show. Like Carlos said, you can only do, ooh, child, yes, child, ooh, yeah, wearing outfits and, yeah, titties out, ass out at funerals and, like, no, not enough. I want the bitch that was willing to get in that casket. That's my girl.
There was never an apology of anything that she had did wrong to anyone, none of us. The resurrection.
What am I apologizing to you bitches for and y'all hanging with the nigga that beat my ass for all those years, took the battery out of my car? Okay? The same nigga that didn't appreciate me. I'm cooking for him. Okay? Quad was on Carlos King's show, and Carlos mentioned she cooked for the whole staff. She wasn't even really filming that day. I guess it was the scene with Phaedra and Dr. G, and they were talking, and she cooked for everybody. They didn't show that, though.
That really left a bad taste in my mouth.
And on top of that, on top of y'all embarrassing her at the resurrection event, you have Sweet Tea there, Dr. G's new wife. So every time Quad is around, y'all dogging her out, y'all want her to kiss y'all ass in front of the man, in front of the man's wife that abused her, knowing she's going to go and have pillow talk with him and tell him everything. And he's going to be happy to know that his woman came in and took Quad's place, allegedly. I don't really see her back for another season. Because her and Dr. G, they don't bring nothing. We're so obsessed with Quad. Let's get back to Carlos. Let's get back. They dragging Toya. They are dragging her for what she did. You need some discipline for what you did to Quad.
Like this? Then it don't make sense for Quad to come. But, so Phaedra was supposed to bring her. I mean, because that was her friend. She really wasn't calling me. Phaedra, Quad never called me during the season.
I wouldn't be calling you either. You so quick to go over there with the other girls and throw my name under the bus. Not to mention you down to your YouTube channel telling everybody how I'm fucking niggas in Africa, and that ain't your business, Heavenly. You expect all this loyalty, and all of y'all are like this. Y'all expect all this loyalty, and y'all treat this woman this way. Quad ain't no damn punk. She ain't gonna put up with that. It's going to be a consequence for that. I wouldn't call you either.
I got met with her and I said, okay, you got your friend, trust your friend, go with that. I ain't been solid with your Quad. Okay, go with your friend. She never called me.
I can tell Heavenly is jealous of Quad and Phaedra's relationship. She's not anymore since they're not really friends like that, and Phaedra threw her under the bus, but I've heard her say that way too many times. Heavenly is childish. She's like still in her childhood.
Phaedra called me that night and she said, Heavenly, I don't want to with Toya, I don't want to with nobody. In fact, I don't want none of this. She said, I'm not bringing Quad to this thing because I know it's going to be some shit and I'm going to be in the middle of it because I brought her just like I did to the bridal shower.
Why? Because my thing is this, and let's have a real conversation.
Okay.
When you are on an ensemble show,
yes,
right? Every single ensemble show has a breakout star.
Yes.
It is what it is, right? through some other stuff too, so I'm gonna bring this back around. Quad was arguably the breakout star of Married to Medicine.
Okay.
Arguably.
She was. Yes.
Season 1, when she came in, it was a Quad show. Now.
It was a Mariah Quad show, yes.
Yes, it was a Mariah and Quad show, but I love Mariah down. Even Mariah.
But okay.
You say what?
You say that about everybody. You love everybody.
Shut up, Heavenly, and let the man talk.
I'm my mother girl.
Yes, go ahead.
But I'm honest. Mariah created the show, but Quad was the breakout star. And you have to give, I give props to props due, okay? Because Quad is the breakout star, when you have become, honestly, during that time, the face of the show. Quad was the face of Married to Medicine.
I would agree.
Okay, so everything I'm saying so far you agree with, right?
I think was. Yes, was.
I'm going to see the one till today.
Mm-hmm.
Quad, in my opinion, gave her blood, sweat, and tears. Her Tyler Perry performance when she told, what's her name? Lisa, this is my life. I ain't got time for this mess. That's Tyler Perry she casting her for.
I love
Quad
her.
gave you the destruction of her marriage. Quad gave you...
What are you doing, Heavenly? But Daddy, you right. Daddy, it's all you, Daddy. Daddy, what are you really doing, Heavenly? I think Heavenly thinks that she is like, and don't get me wrong, she is the star of this show. She's one of the stars, but girl, no. Quad shit is relatable. Even her relationship or marriage, if you want to call it a marriage, to Dr. G, so many women can relate to that. They can. It's relatable.
Honesty about what she was going through within her personal life, right? And she gave good conflict. So because of that, the reason why it was hard for us to watch, especially me, is because I feel like when a woman has given everything to a show, including her blood type, how dare you all disrespect her because Quad put the show on the map, in my opinion. And I will say the same thing about you. And I said it to you before we started doing these lives. I said, Heavenly, when you came in on the show, you changed the direction of the show. And to me, it was a comedy series. You, Dr. Heavenly, made Married to Medicine a comedy show. And I will always say this about you, behind your back to your face. You are necessary for the show. And if I would have saw these girls treat you that way, I would have felt the same way about you the way I feel about Quad. Because I think at the end of the day, the problem with ensemble shows is egos get involved.
Oh, yes.
Female ensemble shows like a girl group. There would be no Married to Medicine without Quad.
I agree.
Okay, I was just thinking about you. I was just thinking about Toya. And I love all the girls, right? But I wouldn't want anyone to be treated that way who is an OG and started the show. And I just felt like how sad that we are seeing a woman, despite what happens behind the scenes, because we don't get a chance to see it, unfortunately. If you're going to exit Quad, why the fuck are y'all doing it this way? It was low class and it wasn't cute.
First of all, I don't think that Quad's going any damn where. Let me tell you this. Because I'm a businesswoman and I understand business, if she had 4 episodes, in the end, if they gave her 8, that means they want to work it out with Quad. Just like they would want to work it out with me. The problem lies is, ain't nobody bigger than the show. So when you start showing your ass to everybody on the show, nobody wants to film with you. I'll always be cool with Quad. I don't give a damn. She's probably mad right now. I don't give a damn. She's going to be all right because I'm basically what she got. You can work with me. Okay? But my whole thing is...
Y'all hear that? I'm basically what she got. And she need to work with me. Even though I'm on my show calling her all types of whores and she sleep with married men, Heavenly feels like Quad needs her. It's an alliance. She's not Quad's friend. She's not Quad's friend. And I thought that she was Quad's friend because Quad went through, such a tumultuous marriage to Dr. G being abused and disrespected. She shut down and wasn't coming around the girls. Well, why she's not telling us what's going on? Do people get on social media telling you about all their hardships, about how they didn't have their rent money, about how a nigga going upside their head? Why would somebody do that? And you all are not her real friends. You all have proven that season after season. Look at what the woman that was closest to her did to her, Mariah. She really tried, well, not even tried, she really tried to change everybody's opinion about Quad. I'll tell them she slept with my sister's husband. I'll tell them this. I'll tell them she was homeless. Why do you think she's saying that? Because she wants you to have a low opinion about Quad. Yeah, that's how I see her. And I had somebody like that in my life. I know how that feels. And it's funny because this particular person, I was helping them, but if you would let them tell it, they had to help me. But see, when people see you grow and you get your money up and, you start doing better for yourself financially, and you got several careers, several irons in the fire. You got your own business, you got your own brand, fan base. People get jealous of that stuff. They get jealous because you're not in this box anymore where I can control you. This is about being able to control somebody. Hell yes, she has an ego. She has the right. Ain't nobody bigger than the show. Why? Because I feel good about myself. Why? Because I feel like I deserve the best in life. I got an ego. Why? Well, you're not calling us. I'm not calling you if you don't call me. I stopped calling a certain friend of mine, you guys. Once I stopped calling a certain friend, guess who calling? Guess who want to call all of a sudden? The people that wasn't even really calling you, because these people ain't really your friends. So they're all fake. Heavenly, I caught her in a few lies. We gonna get to it, but when she cussing out production, that's between her and production. Well, they telling us stuff, and so you believing them over her? If you didn't hear somebody really say some shit, you didn't hear it. Okay?
If this is still a business, Carlos, money's on the line. If you got scenes and bitch, you missing scenes and you coming late and you doing this and you talking shit to the higher up, if you go to the executives of Bravo and curse them out, where you going? Common sense has to play. One thing I will say about Phaedra, and two things for sure, that bitch know how to talk to people, she know how to run her freaking game, and she know how to get what she wants out of people.
So she's a manipulator. She's an attorney. We saw 2 people go to prison behind the shit she told them to do, allegedly, but I believe it. I know what I'm looking at. When you lie about little stuff like that, that's a dangerous person. I didn't think she was going to get on here doing that, lying like that. Not like that. Okay?
Bravo. Maybe not before, but she know how to talk to people. You know what I'm saying? They allowed so much. No, y'all ain't seen nothing from her. But I bet you she'll be back next season. Now, it's questionable about Quad, but it's all up to Quad, and that's what I keep telling her. I tell executives, I need Quad. Quad, I need her. On this show, I need her. But Quad keeps showing her ass to these people, and she can't do that. Where's Nene? I'm not saying I ain't trying to be in nothing.
You shouldn't even brought Nene's name up. Nene accused Bravo of racism. She did. Problem. If that's how she felt, if that's her experience, why are you taking that from her? That's another thing I have experience with. As soon as I speak my mind and I tell people who people is and the things that they have did, does that mean I deserve to be punished? Yeah, she told Andy to keep her name out his mouth because look at how they snake Nene. See, Heavenly is somebody that like to tell half-truths. What did they do to Nene? Every season, and I wish that Carlos would have spoken up more on Nene's behalf. I wish Nene would make a damn video and address it, but it's probably not even worth it, to her at this point, But Heavenly, they kept cutting her money season after season. Was she being difficult and y'all don't see Greg over there with cancer? Y'all didn't see where she told Candy and Portia not to go in her closet? They did it anyways. Oh, y'all didn't see when Cynthia, her best friend, has betrayed her for the 2nd or 3rd time and lied on camera about it, and she felt betrayed and she felt hurt. And then down to the reunion, they expect for her to talk to somebody and forgive them immediately after Cynthia lied to her face about betraying her, about inviting Kenya. Okay? I went through that too, where people will switch up because somebody new is around. Fake. That's not a real friend. Y'all like to tell these one-sided narratives without telling the whole truth.
Just saying.
Look at how Carlos is looking at her. Like, girl, I was over there. That shit ain't all Nene fault.
Everybody's expendable. I've been running a business 27 years. And my top producing doctor that's making me a whole lot of money, right? If they talk shit to me, where they gonna be? If they miss 3-4 weeks of work, where they gonna be?
Well, this is the thing.
That's different, though. Reality TV, I heard, is kind of like a music video. You can kind of show up late. This is the thing. Quad probably does have an ego. We all have an ego. I be looking at y'all and how y'all feel like somebody is supposed to be so humble. Are you humble all the time? No. You talk shit. You have a flair about your personality. Quad knows that the show needs her. That's why she's able to renegotiate her contract. That's why she's able to start later filming than y'all. And I heard they was filming without Quad for 4 weeks. But see, guess what? They didn't have shit without Quad. See, y'all keep trying to act like y'all don't need Quad, but the proof is in the motherfucking pudding. What did the show end up being about? Dr. G's new wife, all of them are tied to Quad. That is Quad's abusive ex-husband. We'll say allegedly, but was she lying? Hello? Shout out to Rodney the Voice. Hello, girl. that Rodney honey had me so tickled. Y'all go check out Rodney's video. When I say he laid it out in his Married to Medicine review, laid it. Okay? I said get the edges too, Rodney honey. Laid it out. Very good video. That was the best video. I saw Color Me Pink's video. It was too one-sided for me, so I had to opt out. It was, well, that's what they did to Mariah. I don't want to hear that shit. That's a lazy, one-sided argument. I still love you, girl, but no. They was getting her together, honey, in the comments. Let me read y'all the comment that people said, and we're going to get back to Heavenly and Carlos. Let me read a few comments from her video. My issue with Toya and being mad at Quad is about the break-in stuff, because Quad, accused Toya of having, Anila's house broken into. A lot of people say that was a serious allegation, but it was Toya's friend Carrie that said that there was a hit. You also brought, I'm going to keep bringing it up, you brought Carmita around to punk Anila. You was already trying to bully Anila. You think you can keep treating people any kind of freaking way, Toya, and they ain't gonna do shit? But she's an Aries. She's a dark-sided Aries, and let me tell y'all something about them. I know I've dated several Aries. I was best friends with an Aries. I'm going to tell you something about these people. They can say and do whatever they want to do to you, and you just supposed to fucking take it. You just supposed to take it. I had an ex said some nasty shit to me. When I tell you this Cancer gal right here got that ass together, that nigga won't speak to me to this day. I actually tried to speak to him. I did, because I'm over the situation. That was years ago. He was still mad. Because when I tell you, and y'all know how I drag that ass. Okay? He said some nasty shit to me. You don't talk to the queen like that. I don't give a damn who you is. I make you look good. Okay? Shit. Hello? Yeah, but Toya is back friends with Anila. That girl, she was lightweight, and y'all know that she was lightweight accusing Toya of doing that. Okay, she didn't say her name, but she said she wanted the people to be held accountable and responsible. But you're back friends with that girl, because you can punk her. That's why you want to be friends with her. You know you could never punk Quad. And people will not like you guys, if they can't abuse you and use you and control you. Okay, you got all these stupid people. Oh, we owe Mariah an apology. Girl, stop. I cannot stand that one-sided shit. That's why I stopped watching her review, because I'm done. I'm looking for the comment, you guys. Yep, it's justice for Mariah. Child, get out of here. Mariah was not likable. You can create the show, but you can't go around, disrespecting everybody. And the women, they didn't like her. But see, y'all equate that with Quad put them up to it. Quad does not have that much power. Quad and Mariah had their own issues with each other. They did. And them women, Jackie didn't like Mariah. Simone got sick of Mariah. She kept trying to have her back. Mariah didn't appreciate it. And Simone was like, it don't matter what I do with you. It ain't never enough. Even Toya had her back. Is she talking to Toya? Come on, Mariah fans, get in those comments. Is she talking to Toya? She was mad that they paid homage to Toya's closet, because she thinks everything should be about her. That's a fucking, narcissistic person. Everything isn't about you. But that's how Mariah was. She wanted to, and I'm going to say this, people try to say her and Nene are equal. No, they ain't. Nene always sat by Andy. Even Kenya had to admit to that. Kenya is over there, she don't sit in front of Andy no more. Because you're not it, girl. You're not it. You're not the queen like that. Mariah, she sat by Andy that once season 1 reunion. That was it. She was always the second or third to the last down. Because they don't like you. You're not likable. I told y'all, don't nobody care how pretty you are, how light-skinned you are, what color contacts you got in. Okay, no one cares about that. You created the show. You married to a doctor. You are married to medicine, my love. No one gives a damn if you don't know how to play the damn game. And them women did not like her. Toya didn't like Mariah them first 4 seasons. Mariah, are you really trying to be our friends? She didn't embrace Mariah until season 5. It took season 5. She didn't embrace Mariah because she was sick of, and she was saying all the shit I'm saying now. Oh, the poor perpetual victim. Oh, and Mariah was another one where she never took accountability for what she did. She was never sorry. It was always what y'all did to her. Not enough people voted for me. Didn't nobody take my side. As long as she was going to be on the show with Quad, it would always be they chose Quad. No, they didn't. They just didn't like you. And now they don't like Quad's ass. Probably never did Quiet as Kept from them earlier seasons. They didn't respect her like that. Okay, she wasn't polished enough. She was in that abusive marriage to Dr. G. They both went to jail. Toya asked Quad, why did you even marry that man? That was a good question. Shouldn't even be getting married. How do you think the shit go in? Okay? If it starts out with you niggas going to jail, how do you think shit go in? I'm just saying. Well, she used him. I would hope you get something out of, if you spreading your legs, cooking and cleaning, that sounds like a goddamn job to me. Run me my money. Why is black women, when we expect to be treated like queens and princesses and we want a nigga to spend money on us, we using him? Ain't a such thing as use. Everybody is always, we all use each other. We all, that's one word I'm sick of. Nobody is ever with you because you are so great. Okay? They're never with you because you are so great. Why she ain't had that man baby? That would have been a child support check. Hello? Shout out to Rodney again. I'm using your word, baby. That's a child support check. We know the girls be fucking for these kids and it's a check. They don't want them kids like that. Quad could have took that route. She could have had 2, 3 kids. It wasn't worth it. She live in a way better home than him. Let me get to the comment, guys. I'm sorry I'm all over the place. I'm digressing. This ain't the comment that I'm looking for, but the person said it. A bunch of grown-ass women who don't take accountability for everything they do but want to hold Quad accountable for her actions. A bunch of bullies. Heavenly is not or has never been Quad's real friend, the way she tells her business. Dr. Jackie is sneaky as hell. Simone is a follower and has no reason to be mad. Toya's anger is misplaced because even Dr. Evil Heavenly said that all those rumors was not started by Quad but the girls in Toya's neighborhood. Toya is still friends with Anila, but the producers only showed Quad saying it and showed that instead of the cast. As far as Mariah, it wasn't just Quad, it was production and the rest of the cast. Shaking my damn head. So sad. It's a cast full of bullies. That's a 100 statement. Okay? Okay, maybe this is it. Okay, so let me read it. I really don't get why everyone is saying justice for Mariah. This group never liked Mariah or Quad. Yes, because both of them have very big, theatrical, over-the-top personalities. That's why they were friends, best friends. Everyone keeps circulating that one clip as if Mariah didn't come back to the same girls who iced her out 2 years later. Suddenly friends with everyone again and only because they was at odds with Quad now. Yep. Quad has her problematic ways and did give them her ass to kiss with Sister Circle. But they've also tried to get her fired the second she divorced Greg. That's been my same thing I've told y'all. Because they didn't want a single lady around their husbands. And I can understand why that sealed the deal for them only being co-workers at that point for Quad. I mean, Quad has had 3 major deaths, and we haven't heard not one thing on the show or even online from the cast. I'm not even a stan or a big Quad fan. I just hate one-sided narratives. Thank you, baby. Mariah Huq was given a choice of keeping her owner rights or being cast to avoid conflict of interest, a la Shawnee O'Neal, and she chose fame because she swore this was going to be her Nene moment. A producer already confirmed that on TGIF a few years ago. So if anything, to me, Quad and Mariah are the same person, and this group can't stand either. And Heavenly can say what she wants about Quad, but the way this show already filmed for over a month, but then they filmed episode 1 and it started from Quad's return. That says a lot. Did y'all hear that? We don't need Quad. Quad don't call nobody. I don't want to invite Quad to NAPA, but Quad comes to NAPA. The show can go on without Quad. What do you hear Heavenly saying? But I need Quad, but I love her and need... You don't love her. You know that you need her. You know that you don't really have a job without her. And you think emoji face ass Phaedra is going to save the day. You would be better off calling Mariah. Yes, I'm saying that much. You would be better off. Because at least Mariah has a fan base. What does Phaedra have? She didn't improve the ratings. I've been checking them. She ain't improved shit. She didn't do none of what I thought she was going to do, but turned against Quad like it wasn't nothing. Okay? The Sweet Tea story wouldn't have worked without Quad. Again, not a Quad fan, but I just hate when I see everyone piling on one person and forgetting the key details. Come on, baby. Come on. They've been on her since season 1 because of her come up. Yep. I agree with Quad being a user. I don't. Because every time somebody has a relationship with you, it has to be mutually beneficial. Nobody is using you. Okay? The only way you're using a person is when you lead them on and make them think, oh, we're going to end up in a relationship one day and you never do. And they just having sex with you and lying to you and dealing with all these other... Now, that's using. I can give you that. That's using. But... you taking a motherfucking battery out of my car, bitch. You better be paying all the bills. You better be eating this cootie cat. Okay? You better be doing a lot of things. Better be a whole bunch of, oh, ski. Okay, and he wasn't even doing that because the girl said, honey, allegedly he got a pinky size thing. Okay? Make it make sense. Listen. This person says that they are a fellow Taurus. Yeah, Tauruses, they shut down. They shut down when they're not being heard. I'm not a Taurus, but if I don't feel heard, you will not get my words. You won't get nothing from me. Okay? Better call the water people, because ain't nothing coming up off this faucet. You heard me? Okay? Hello? I know Rodney like, bitch, don't be taking my little say. I'm sorry, Rodney, honey. It's kind of, kind of like it, though, Mr. Rodney. Let me get back to Heavenly and Kylo. I love how Heavenly called him Kylos, not Carlos. Kylos. Hey, Kylos. She a fool.
And tell me if I'm wrong.
It's the industry, but the doctors understand business and being professional, and so does Phaedra. She gets it.
No, my thing is this. Nobody on any of my shows can miss work, cuss me out, and expect to be on the show. You're not going to disrespect me because I don't disrespect the network that I'm in business with. So I agree with that. And again, we're not privy to what allegedly happens behind the scenes, right? Right? We know that it's a very heated environment because you guys are showing your real lives. But let me ask you this, though. You said at the table last night, in the last night's episode, that you felt that Quad was using you.
Yes.
Why did you feel that way?
You're using her.
Way.
And I think I was very clear on how I explained it. I had not heard from Quad even after the season started, had not worked with her. Maybe she was mad. I don't know. My whole thing is she was supposed to be freaking frat. Phaedra was coming on to be her friend. When Quad didn't come, they brought Phaedra in with me and Jackie, right? So I still ain't heard Quad. Did a scene with her. Hey, we sisters, we gonna hold accountable. Okay, what up? We doing this for TV. Okay, we good. Okay, call the girls. Call them up. Still hadn't heard from them because
what the hell is she calling them for? And she ain't friends with them. She ain't Toya's friend. She ain't you got unrealistic expectations. She's only cool with you. And I would kind of be lightweight, kind of sick of you too, because season 9, I watched that reunion, you guys, over and over. I'm like, Heavenly is not Quad's friend. Because, like I said before, you don't see Simone and Toya throwing each other under the bus. And Heavenly's excuse is, yeah, but I talk about everybody. No, y'all are on the same couch for a reason, dummy. You don't be dogging Jackie out like that. You do that shit with Quad. And then you trying to be all buddy-buddy with Toya. I like Heavenly and Toya when they at odds, because I can believe that. I can believe that. I know you don't respect Toya. You think we believe you respect Toya all of a sudden?
she had Phaedra. Now y'all can say I'm jealous. I don't know. Maybe so. I don't know.
You are. You want to control everything.
But okay, you got Phaedra. I don't trust Phaedra. Like, bitch, how you gonna trust her? Okay, roll with that. See how they work for you, Quad, because I've been solid, right?
Y'all hear this liar? We supposed to believe what she say, and even Carlos is looking away. He don't believe what she's saying. You just running your damn mouth.
I say I talk shit, but at the end of the day, I always pull you back in. I always talk your ass up even when you're a friend, and I always do what I got to do to make sure you're here. Not so much because I love you, and I do.
They wouldn't have to do that if they would just get rid of Jackie and Simone. Yeah, but we need their friendship. They ain't friends, not like how they used to be. I miss throwback Jackie and Simone. Ever since that Buffy stuff and Simone got jealous that Heavenly and Jackie got a relationship, to me, the show was kind of more interesting with that because we know that was real. You know, this is some convenient bullshiggity, and I'm not here for it. And you keep trying to make it look like, well, I'm the one bringing Quad back. I'm the one. No, you ain't bringing her back. Y'all need her. They got rid of most of the shiggity y'all was filming and made everything about Quad. That says a lot, just like what that person just said.
All right, you guys, that is all I'm going to say about that. I have decided to make this into a part 2 because there's still, a little bit more to go. Okay, so I will see you guys back for the part 2 of this. We will finish up then, honey. It's just getting way too long. And Miss Robinson, honey, got stuff to do. Listen, don't forget, guys, to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.